Sleep is one of the most crucial things when it comes to optimizing your performance and really being the best person you can be. But sleep is one of the things we push to the side without even thinking about it. It gets pushed to the side so easily because it's like, I'm going to actually stay up late and do some more work because it's an extra hour. I'm going to get up early and grind because it's an extra hour or two. But is it really the best thing for you? So you have these late to sleep, early rise, early sleep, early rise, late to sleep, late rise. So many different forms of people, but what is the best? People go on about their morning routine, their nighttime routine, so many different routines. But what is optimal? What is going to make you drop more fat and perform the best you can perform? Day in, day out in your business. Think of it like this. Your body is like a glass of water. And every time you have something stressful happen, that water is full, then you take a sip out of it. So you're driving down the road, you have a bit of road rage, there goes a mouthful. You have a training session, there goes a couple of mouthfuls. You then have some stress at home, there goes a mouthful. You only have a certain amount of water in that glass before you have to fill it up. You miss a meal, there goes a mouthful. You have a bad meal, you have a load of junk food, there goes a mouthful. You get bad sleep, there goes a mouthful. You do your emails and you do all your work stuff before bed, there goes a mouthful. Before you know it, you need to top that glass up. You need to get as much water back in that glass so your body is refreshed, revitalized and ready for the next day. How do you do it? Well, Anders Ericsson, he said that the best performers in any field have the best deliberate practice. That was the biggest thing he said when he looked at some studies. But the second biggest thing is that after the most deliberate practice, the best performers, they all get, on average, 8 hours and 36 minutes of sleep in every 24-hour period. In that period, there's about 2 hours on average sleep per person per week. So a nap of about 30 minutes a day is in that day, every single day roughly. Think about that one. 8 hours 36 minutes sleep per 24-hour period to get the most done, to be the best performer you can be, to be optimized, to be revitalized, to be a high performer. Now I know you're probably thinking that I don't need to get that amount of sleep. That's okay, you don't need to be a high performer, I get that. You're thinking, I don't need to get that amount of sleep to be able to do the training I need to do to build some muscle, to drop fat, to feel healthy. Okay, I get you don't want to be a high performer. Then another thing you're saying is that, Ollie, I haven't got time to do 8 hours 36 minutes of sleep every 24-hour period. I get that. But that is bullshit. Because getting that sleep in means you are more productive throughout the day. It means that in a 60-minute period, you can get more done than if you were less focused, if less of a performer than if you were a lower performer. When you think about that, when you recharge your batteries, when you really recharge your batteries, you can go and perform better. So let's look at what actually happens here. Our body is dictated by something called a circadian rhythm. Essentially, that is an internal body clock which will go around and mark every 24-hour period. The average person in that 24-hour period has less than 7 hours broken sleep. I'm not even talking about quality sleep, I'm talking about broken sleep. That really screws with people's circadian rhythm. And now scientists have shown as well that when you go to sleep before midnight, due to your circadian rhythm, an hour of sleep before midnight is worth 2 hours after midnight. You get much better sleep before midnight. So it might even be that first off, what you need to do is not get more sleep. It might be that you need to get your sleep window and just move it forward. So rather than going to sleep at 1 AM and getting up at 6, you go to sleep at 11 AM and get up at 4 or 5 or something like that. Something as simple as that could actually get you more recharged. So when it comes to changing of the seasons, your circadian rhythm is dictated by different things, including the light outside the window. So when it comes to the evening, the darkness comes in and it kind of sends signals to your brain that it needs to relax. It needs to release melatonin. And from there, that will make your body relax. However, due to all the amount of technology we have nowadays, your screens will emit blue light, and we have a lot of things called blue light syndrome. That keeps your body awake. Basically, you need to filter out that blue light, not in sort of a bulletproof dude type of way and saying it's junk light, but you do need to make sure you do not expose yourself too much to that light. So if it means getting blue light filters, getting something like f.lux, or simply using the night shift mode on MacBooks, on your iPhones, this is going to help a lot. Why? The hypothalamus is a part of your brain. That sends a signal to actually relax, to release the melatonin, which is something that helps your body relax. From there, you will then get tired. From there, you will then want to go to sleep. From there, you will fill up your glass. Simply start off moving that window forward. Respect the sleep. Respect the recovery that you give your body. Trust me, you will get so much more done. I promise.